bacterial mat. We'll just look at who's here. Now remember, I'm a geochemist, and so everything I say must be taken with a grain of salt. But there's a nice clam, one of the chemosynthetic clams, and the pink scale worms on either side are also chemosynthetic. And you see the fibrous bacterial mat, what we often call Beggiatoa. Ooh, got the clam excited. And then I'm going to pan up a little here. I have to try and remember how to use the camera here. And we'll look at where the shimmering water is coming out. And there's some nice focused hydrothermal flow. We're not going to take the time to measure this because this isn't a good sampling spot, but that's probably well over 100 degrees, probably at least 150. And you can see that there's a tube worm tube. That's one of the Oasisia tube worms at the top of the screen. Sorry, I'm trying to remember how things work here. The reddish things are anemones. There's also a nice little gastropod I'm going to try and put right in the center of the screen here. And I know at least one of our biologists from the next leg is watching, so they can say what we're seeing. So there's a gastropod right in the center. Yeah, let's see what else we can find here. Now we see two different types of white anemone, and if I'm not mistaken, these are the anemones that our colleague Shauna Gaffaretti, who will be on the next cruise, has determined are actually have chemosynthetic symbionts. So I believe these are the ones. So we're seeing a lot of the animals that we've seen here before. And the little pink fish that looks kind of eel-like, that's a zoarcid. They tend to hang out in the vents. There's a lot of them around here. We passed a whole school of them laying on the seafloor. So this is pretty typical of the bacterial mats and the low temperature venting areas that we've seen. Now you see several more clams with their pink siphons sticking out, so we know those are live clams, and then some dead clams next to them.